everyone. Welcome to another video of my life in the middle. I am Lanisha, and I first want to start off by apologizing for not posting a video last week. I had laryngitis and I'm still a little raspy now, but I just had to come and tell you about what just happened. Yes. Hot off the press, y'all. Hot off the press. I went to the Hermes private sale in Miami, Florida yesterday. Yes. Oh, man, that was a wonderful experience. So to give you a little background, the Hermes private sale is an invitation only event. Now, how do you get an invitation? I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is I checked my email and there it was. I will post a picture of the invitation somewhere on the screen so that you can see it. But with the invitation, you're able to bring a +1. And so I went ahead and brought my friend with me that lives in Tampa. She drove down to Naples and then we met up and we drove down to Miami and we said, we're just going to make it a nice overnight girls trip. Plus my birthday's coming up. So we just kind of made it like a birthday trip, right? So I'm going to guess that the invitations are based off being an Hermes client and having some spend. I don't know if you have to have a large spend or a small spend, and I'm not sure if it even matters. I can't really tell you. No, I did not ask my sales associate for an invitation. I didn't even know this event existed. I really didn't. But I had the opportunity to go and I was going to go. Now, this sale comprised of ready-to-wear shoes, some silk scarves, some home goods, and some fashion jewelry. There were no fine jewelry. There were no leather goods. So just so you know. And the sale was 50% off everything. So that's pretty good because if you know Hermes prices, you already know. Now, the sale in Miami started from Wednesday. And so I didn't get to go until Saturday because that's the time I could choose and was able to plan a trip to drive down to Miami. So I went on the 4th day of the sale. So there were slim pickings on that day. I mean, one of the attendants that was there told me that within the first 10 hours of that sale, they sold $20 million worth of stuff. Yeah. So you can imagine if people were there on that first day, they cleaned stuff out. Okay. So just to tell you, if you were in a women's size 9 and up, there were no shoes. Absolutely no shoes. None. By the time I went there at Wednesday at 1:00. Absolutely no shoes. So if you were a smaller size, maybe 5, 6, 7 in a women's, there were a lot of choices for you. But no, none for me. None for me. So it was very well organized. I mean, these people were serious. You could not even go into the parking lot without showing your invitation on your phone. They didn't want to see a screenshot. They wanted to see the original invitation. They had a valet there. I got there like a half an hour early. They made sure and told us, not to wear any Hermes items because they did not want it to be confused with the other sale items. They also told you that no big bags or purses were allowed. You were allowed to bring your wallet and your phone. And they also said no pictures or videos were allowed. Now, your girl is new to this videographing stuff. So I wasn't going to take a chance in taking any videos or pictures because I would have got caught. Yeah, I would have got caught and I want to get invited again. So I don't have any footage of those things to show you, but I'm going to try to give you a good explanation so you can have a feel of what it was. So I got there a half an hour early. When you get there, you can line up outside. My appointment time was 1:00. A little bit before 1, they started checking your invitation and your ID. There was a place to check any bags or coats. I made sure I just went with my Louis Vuitton Victorine wallet. I did not carry any other bag or coat or anything like that. I wasn't trying to fool with them with that. Okay. So once they go in, they give you a band. And when they give you a band, you kind of wait until your time. Now, at exactly 1 o'clock, they started letting us in. I mean, they were precise. And so when you first walk in, it was like in like this event area, warehouse space kind of thing. It was a nice location. The first section was men's ready to wear. Then we had like men's scarves. Then we have men's shoes. Then we have women's shoes, women ready to wear. Then we have a big section with silk scarves and cashmere scarves. And then the last section was home goods and accessories, right? And then after that, then they had a table where they had water available. They had like this last check station and then a station where you pay. And at each moment, especially before you pay for your items, they checked your invitation again. They weren't playing. If you wasn't supposed to be there, they would have caught you sometime throughout that process. Okay. So, let's see. I first went through the men's ready to wear because I wasn't very hopeful that they will have any women's ready to wear in my size. I am a size 14, so I wasn't really hopeful for that. So I wanted to stop in the men's ready to wear just to see if they had a cardigan or a jacket or a t-shirt that I may like, that, was in my size, but I didn't really see anything that really caught my attention. So I went ahead and I went straight to the men's shoes. My husband had given me a list of items to look out for him. So yes, yeah, he bougie like that. So I was trying to find the items that he wanted in his size. And honestly, there was not much in his size at all. So I was able to find one item that he wanted, so I got that. And as I said before, if you were a size 9 and above in women's, nothing was available. And I am a size 10. So what I did, I went back to the men's section and just found some sandals or shoes, in my size that I liked. I will tell you, there were no chypre sandals at all. At all. Not in men's, not in women's, not in small size, not in larger sizes. There were no chypre sandals at all. I did see some couple of Oran and Oasis sandals in the women's smaller sizes. But no chypre sandals at all, which was so unfortunate because I love chypre sandals, but there was none at all. There were some limitations as to how many shoes you could get, how many Oran sandals you could get. So there were some limitations on that. I think the limitation for the men's shoes were 4 shoes. That was the limitation. And I think you were only allowed 1 Oran and 1 Oasis sandal. I didn't really pay much attention to that, to be honest, because they didn't have anything in my size. So, yeah. But going on to the women's ready to wear, the largest size they had was a 42, which I believe is like a size 10 to 12. And there wasn't much of that size. So I didn't really, I glanced over it. There was one jacket that I did like, but it was like $8,000. And so 50% off that would be $4,000. And that was not on my radar. Nope. As far as the scarves, beautiful. They had a lot of selections for scarves. They had cashmere scarves, silk scarves in all various sizes. They had a lot of those. And I didn't really look for any scarves because I had a budget. So I was just kind of focusing on some things that I really wanted that were more pricey, that I could take advantage of the 50% off, right? So, yeah. As far as accessories, it was gone. It was mostly cleaned out. There were no click-clack bracelets. There were barely any earrings. I think I only saw 2 earrings there. There were no ear cuffs. There were no like watch bands or anything like that left on the 4th day. So I don't know if they had a lot of that stuff the first day, but they did not have it the day I went. So that was unfortunate. As far as the housewares, they only had like a couple of blankets, some like games, what else? Like a vase, things like that, but not much in that selection either. Everyone was helpful, very helpful. What they would do is, as you picked up a shoe and, they will replace it with another shoe. So they were constantly restocking the things that they had. Unfortunately, the pickings were slim because, again, this was the 4th day of the sale. So the pickings were slim. So what else? They were also very helpful if you wanted to ask if they had a specific shoe and you wanted to see if they had it in their size, they would go and look. There were fitting rooms also available for people to try on clothes and things like that. So, I mean, it was overall a really good experience. I was very impressed at how organized it was. No, it was not packed or overwhelming, at least not for me. I felt that it was done very tastefully. Yeah, and I would love the opportunity to go back again, to be honest. Really would love the opportunity to go back again. But next time, I'm going on the first day. Yeah, I'm going on the first day. Because the pickings were slim. So let me show you what I got. So they packaged everything in this white bag. So I will go through and show you now. So the first thing I got was actually a surprise to me. I was not expecting to get this, but I just so happened to see this sitting there in the men's section, and I was like, let me try it on. And when I tried it on, it looked really good, and it was actually very comfortable. So I snatched it. So these are the ground moccasins. So yes, very comfortable. And you know what? I had on like a tan linen dress. So when I tried these on, it was like, oh, I could wear this today. So I picked these up. Actually, these were a gift from my friend, my +1 who I brought with me. She went ahead and paid for these for me. Thank you so much, Esther. This was a birthday gift from her, so thank you. So that was so sweet of her for picking this up for me. The next thing I got were these sandals. So if you saw my luxury shoes for wide feet women, you will know that the Oran sandals don't really fit my foot. I have wider feet, so the Oran sandals didn't work. So I do have some Izmir sandals, and then I found these, and I had to pick them up. Really had to pick them up. I love the gold and the blue color. And in another video, you're going to see why I was so happy to find this blue color. Okay, so stay tuned for that. So I picked those up. And then the last thing I picked up was for my husband. So my husband had given me a list of different things that he wanted. And unfortunately, I could not find a lot of the stuff that he wanted in his size. But I was able to find this here, which are the Gabrielle sandals. So here it's in a tan color. It has the palladium Kelly buckle, and these are nice. It has the suede, so these would be nice and comfortable for him. So yep, and this was actually on the list that he gave me, but a different color. But you can't be picky when you go into a sale. Okay, Not sure if I mentioned already, but everything was 50% off. So, if you know Hermes prices, you already know. 50% off for things at Hermes is still pricey, but that's still a great saving. So had to take, that opportunity. The only other thing I saw at the time that I went that I would have probably gotten was a cashmere scarf, but I had a budget and I was sticking to my budget because, luxury, it's not what we need. It's things that we want. And so we have to prioritize. It is a marathon. It is not a sprint. There will be another event, another sale, another bag drop, another new item that is going to come and that we're going to want. So we have to prioritize and budget. So because we ain't trying to go broke, luxury shopping. We're trying to be responsible with our spending, right? Okay. Plus, I already knew I was going to go to Evansville Mall and I was going to do some damage there. So that will come in another video. I will show you everything else I got, and I will do like a collective what I got for my birthday video. Okay. So stay tuned for that. Oh, I can't forget this. I really can't forget this. I had the pleasure of meeting a lady that I watch on YouTube all the time. Her name is Yvette Sojourner. Oh my God. Whenever I watch her videos, she is such a beautiful spirit. She's so lighthearted, very, very, she comes across on camera at least, very sweet, very nice. And I can tell you this, when I met her in person, she was just the same. She was just as sweet. She was just as nice. She was just as graceful. I was so happy to meet her. And Yvette, if you're watching this, girl, I love your stuff. Continue making that content. And listen, I can't wait to see what you got at the sale, okay, girl? Because you was shopping. You was shopping. When I grow up, I'm going to be like you, okay? You were shopping, girl. I love it. So tell me, what did you think of the things that I got? Would you have liked to go to the Hermes sale? What would you have picked up? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this because I already in my head have a plan for next year. I don't know if there's going to be a sale next year. And I don't know if I'm going to have the wonderful privilege of getting invited again. But if it is happening and I get invited, I got a plan. I got a plan and I got a budget. I'm thinking ahead. I am thinking ahead. All right. So don't forget to like this video. Please share this video. Please comment and please, please, please subscribe. It is great motivation when you subscribe and you like the videos for me to continue doing this. This is a wonderful hobby for me and I'm enjoying it so far. So I would like to keep doing this. So let's do this together. Until the next time. Bye.